Number on the back. Number on the back.
Number on the back.
Oh, fuck, I didn't put a number on the back on this one. Whoops. I'm preferring wrong holes.
And we're back again.
Okay.
Maggie's back.
Maggie's
Celebrate. Maggie's back. Maggie's back.
This is for
Maggie's
Raven.
back. Maggie's back.
Raven, if possible, add something funny both characters would say to the recipient.
To the recipient.
That's
This
Raven.
is for Raven, everyone. We're just launching right in. No time to waste for Raven. Raven. Not a line, meaning she wants just anything that's funny?
I'm just gonna go with it's showtime. Well,
Right.
I said tis, not it's. What the fuck
Ay,
did I do?
ay, ay, the dyslexia is real.
I know, right? It's
What's my line?
showtime.
You can run. Rest while you can. Rest while you can. Rest while you can. Because I will... What is the rest of it? Rest while you can, because I will...
Hunt you down and got your lucky fish?
Chat, what's the line? Come on, chat, you gotta know.
Come on, chat.
Come on, chat.
Come on, chat.
I feel like I know, but I don't want. I
Stop
don't
holding
trust
out on us,
myself.
chat. Stop holding out on us, chat, and reveal the spilled beans. Come on.
Because I
find
will
you and
hunt
I
you.
break you. Yeah, and I will break you.
Uh-huh.
Or is it I kill you? Chat, you don't know. Chat's
I
chat.
will find you and I will marinate you. I don't know.
I will
Yeah, is that what
find
you
you,
said?
and I will marinate you, and then I will gobble you up. Because I will hunt you. Dot, dot, dot.
Dot.
And I will break you.
Fucking terrifying.
I know, right? She's a pretty scary lady.
I love. I don't know if you've seen that, Maggie, but I've been watching Let's Players, and when that launch comes up, there's so many Let's Players. They're like, "Don't threaten me with the nice time, lady."
You know, I guess whatever you like. Whatever you're into. I have Play CC next.
Yeah, I got paid to do
Yeah, see, Play CC.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Gonna sign this
see?
picture here, see? Play CC. Oh, it's Play CC.
And then I'm going to draw it with a little cigarette.
Ooh, classic.
Hopefully they'll be able to tell that that's a cigarette. It looks just like a line.
1920s.
Looks like I just drew a line. Boop, boop. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, bop. 42.
I got, Play CC. Classic Heisenberg thumbs up there, folks.
A classic Heisenberg thumbs up.
Classic Heisenberg thumbs up there.
Number on the back, number on the back.
It's so funny, like, with being a voice actor and doing all this cool stuff, sometimes there's just, like, things that you want to do and you know you'll never get away with them. Either, like straight rip-off plagiarism, like Rich Attenborough, for instance. Or, like, I really like, the JFK rip-off in The Simpsons.
I haven't seen that. Do
Oh.
it. Do it.
The, what's his Diamond Joe Quimby, right? Oh, forgive me, people of Springfield, I was out, polling the electorate. Shit like that. It just
Electorate.
fucking is so good. I was, it's pronounced chowder.
I love that.
It's so good.
I
Oh, man.
love that.
You should never get away with it. It's like that. That's
No.
clearly a rip-off. You don't do that.
I
Yeah,
got Kim.
PlayCC is done.
Play CC is done. You're done.
You're done, motherfucker.
You're
Sorry.
done.
So next up is Kim. I'm going to take
Yes.
the glass off. It's steaming up, folks. It's going to steaming up. Steaming
It's
up.
good and hot in here.
Um,
So take off all your
Hello, Maggie and
glasses.
Neil. Thank you so much for your hard work. RA Village has brought me so much joy during a difficult time. Oh, that's very kind of you, thank you. And actually, that does mean a lot to us. Maggie, you
Really
said
does.
that earlier, actually. But it's
Thank
quite a
you,
meaningful
Kim.
thing, because actors, you know, we play for our audience, but well, obviously we don't always get to hear the feedback, especially on games and TV and film and stuff, so that really touches us. Thank you very much. Could you please write House Dimitrescu and House Heisenberg are safe spaces for all?
Ah, they so
that's-
are, Kim. This is a
Yes.
safe space for you, unless your name is Ethan Winters.
Yeah, if you're Ethan Winters, you're fucked. But apart from that,
But everyone
Safe
else
space.
is welcome.
everyone else is fine.
Kim. House. Dimitrescu. Are you writing just your bit?
I'm
Like, should
writing
I?
House Heisenberg is a safe
That's what I was
place
going to do.
for all.
Okay, good. House is.
Yeah.
For all. Clap, clap, clap. For all. For the people in the back. I'm going to give you a heart. You get a heart, Kim.
Hmm.
And a little vampire face.
I'm gonna put a heart with a hammer through.
Ooh.
Like a little USSR to you. Or something, I don't mean something like that. USSR.
Jesus.
Heart with a hammer through it. Yeah. That's his basic. That if it's in his head. In fact, I'm gonna make it a little flag. It's in his head. That's what his like army's flag would be. Little heart with a hammer through it.
I wish
That's
I could
not
draw their
canon,
little
folks.
crest,
That's not
the Dimitrescu crest, but I will make it look like a pile of poop, so I won't inflict that on your thing.
All right, Nick.
Kim,
Let me know
For
when
you.
you're good.
for you. I'm good. I'm complete.
You're complete. I'm complete. I'm spent. Next up
Number on the
is
back, number on the back.
Brooke.
Yes, Brooke. Brooke, you're next.
Oh, it's going to be a picture of Heisenberg. This time, this is Heisenberg at the beach. Now, he's on a surfboard hanging 10. What? Where did that come from, newborn? Jesus. He's doing it anyway. Okay.
I don't know how you're getting the detail on your little stick figures, because anytime I try to do something cool with the hands, they just look like blobs. But let me give it a shot. I'll give it the good old try.
Give it a good old college try. You know, Heisenberg on a surfboard, living his best life. This is a dream he's had one time, and then he woke up and realized that he's basically a monster.
That's kind of... Oh, I tried to draw her lips, and it looks like she has a mustache.
Okay. That is for Brooke. You're welcome.
Oh, that's cute. Cute.
Thanks, Brooke.
I wish I was a better artist for you.
Weirdly, I'm okay with my level of art. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm okay.
Well, good for you.
Just accepted I'm shit. And just went into that.
For Brooke. What I lack in doodling, I shall make up for in singing your name.
I think that's fair enough.
Right. Next I have John Herrick. Is that who you have?
John Herrick.
John
The private
Herrick.
dick. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun,
It feels
dun,
like
dun.
that. The name's John Herrick. I'm here to solve the murder. The moiter.
Moida. The name's John
There's been a
Herrick,
moiter.
see?
Like this.
There's been a moiter.
You see, you know if you can see my video right now, I can do it.
Yeah.
The name's John Herrick. There's been a moiter.
There's been a... That's very
been a moiter.
CSI Miami of you, where he always says the punchline, and then he takes off his glasses and then says
That's
the
right.
punchline.
Bullshit.
There you go.
I like
John
it.
Herrick.
John Herrick. There's been a moiter.
There's been a moida.
In fact, that's what I'm gonna
Herrick.
write. Sorry, John. You didn't ask for it, but you can have it.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's been a moiter.
John Herrick. Zaba
Yeah, right, that'd be the
zibby
thing
za.
too. John Herrick is the man. A man with a great, fantastic masculine name. Well, I don't know.
That is a good
Work on
name.
it.
It's very strong. It's like, oh, leader.
It's a strong name.
Strong
Leader.
name. He's a
There's
leader.
been a moida.
There's been a moida. My name's John Herrick. I'm here to investigate a moida.
My name's John Herrick. Nobody move. There's been a moida. That's it. That's exactly how it works.
That's exactly how it works. All right, moving on. I've got Kira next. Who have you got?
I got the same. This is Kira. Hey, Kira.
Hey, Kira. Hey, girl, hey. If you want,
Hey, girl,
maybe do your
hey.
favorite line.
If you
Only
want.
if we want, though. I do
I don't
want.
want.
Funnily enough, I do want.
You want.
What are you going to do?
Which one then, Maggie? What are you going to go for, man?
What line should I do, chat? What line should I do? Put your favorite line in the chat. Put your favorite line in the chat. Dear God.
Let's chat sort it out.
Let's let the chat weigh in. Put your favorite line in the chat.
Let the chat decide. There's been a moida.
There's been a moida. Good girl, so gauche. Charlie the Unicorn, so gauche. I referenced you earlier. Did you get that? Did you hear that? Oh, to hell with the ceremony. Oh my God, that's such a... I haven't done that one yet. Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Alright, you got that one?
Hell.
Robertson was a great one. Anybody for Heisenberg's? We've got quite a few of these classics, but the thing that we haven't done it.
Yeah, let's see.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No, stop being such a sore loser. What about that?
That's a good one.
So kind to my
Alright.
daughters. Good
Shut your
one.
fucking hole. I don't know. That's
Yeah, I haven't actually used that. It's amazing it hasn't come up yet.
well, I love that. And then it's like, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's what it is. Shut your fucking hole. Actually, it was the first time I mean, Steve is very good about, like, he doesn't give a lot away when he's, like, but generally he laughs and smiles. You know you, like, bagged that one.
Oh,
You know what I mean? He's pretty cool about it.
You think you're pretty tough, huh?
You don't think you're pretty tough, huh? Oh, we haven't had that one. That's good. Okay, let's do that. You think you're pretty tough, huh? Oh, you're not even local. I like that one too.
A rat can't run from the dragon's claws. That's another good
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
What was
I like that
That
one.
sounds great. I haven't even heard that one. What's that?
That's when
That's
she's
you-
stalking you in the castle. It's one
Oh,
thing
that's
that
me.
she can say.
Nice. That's a good one, man.
I forgot. Oh, can you remind me of that next time? I'll draw a rat
Yes.
and then I'll draw a dragon.
Oh,
Something tells me they're both going to look like poop.
Neil
Right.
has Cameo. Yes, he does have Cameo.
I
You
do
can
have
look him
Cameo.
up. Cameo.com/Neil Newbon. It's also
Yeah.
in the info panel below on Twitch.
I'm a little behind in all my work. I do have some cameos to do. Probably not tonight now because it's going to be like 2 in the morning by the time I finish.
It's really late for you
Something
guys already in the UK.
Yeah.
You're
But we're
champs.
going to get to those cameos, so sorry folks. It's more delay than I usually have, but I'll get to them. Alright.
Cup of tea.
Next is up is Shelby and Landon.
Shelby and Landon. Very good names. I'm loving the name
Great name.
game on this
Yeah, right.
streamily.
They ask, can Neil put, let's see what you're made of, Shelby Hayes? Somewhere on the picture, can Maggie put, careful what you wish for, Langdon Langston? It would be very cool, please, and thank you. Yes, you're right. It would
His
be very
full
cool.
name
It is very cool.
Is Landon Langston?
Landon
What
Langston.
a cool name.
Shelby Hayes.
Would it be
Shelby
weird
Hayes.
if I changed my name to Landon Langston? Oh, I love that. Okay, great. I can definitely do that. Careful
Let's see what you're really made of.
what
Shelby Hayes.
you wish for. ... Landon Langston.
Langston House.
Vampy face. Vampy face. Do 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 do. Vampy face. Do 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 do. Landon Langston. Be careful what you wish for. Landon Langston. Oops.
Yeah, Langston. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. That was
There
a good
you
one,
are.
folk. Like,
You guys, it's like I've never said these lines before in my life. I just forget them. I forget what lines I've said. So thank you for reminding me of all my really good lines.
it has been a minute.
Keep doing that anytime somebody... It's been a minute, yeah. It's been a minute since I've said them. So keep reminding me anytime somebody asks me to put my favorite line. Just throw them out.
Show me your terror. Flesh bones, I'll devour all of you.
Oh my God. Such a good line. Show me your terror. What?
Hold the phone? What?
What?
What? Next up is for no one. It's just a straight
Dear
sighting.
no
Not sure
one. This is for you.
For no one in particular. Yeah,
There you go.
Mr. No One.
Oh, we've got another Isaiah. Number on the back, number on the back. Yes.
I'm glad you started singing that again, because I completely forgot to go.
I know. This is going to be my saving grace throughout all of these. Prepare to hear that a lot. Could Maggie Robertson write the quote, "Let's see how special you are"? And could Neil Newborn write, "You must be really tough, huh?" That was
It
horrible.
must be. It's actually pretty tough. I seem to remember. You must be pretty tough.
Oh. You must
if
be
you don't mind-
pretty tough, huh?
Yes, if you don't mind those, I might change it to what I'm pretty sure the line is. If that's cool with you, if we're cool with that.
I think we're cool with that.
Well, you know. Shouldn't do that.
And if you're not,
Sorry.
whoop.
Apologies. Sorry.
We're doing it.
We're doing it anyway. I mean, you know. Well, what, you know. It's not really, it's pretty. So.
These lines are incredible. Succumb to your despair. Your life is already forfeit. You'll never see your rose again. Brutal.
Succumb to your despair. What? This writing is so freaking good. It's so mind-blowing. And as an actor, that's like really me being a kid in a candy shop. There's just a smorgasbord of really great language and consonants to play with.
That's the thing, you know, when you get good writing, it's like...
It's easy to be a good actor when you have good writing.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, there's very, you know, you can find organic moments in what you do, but mainly when you have great writing, what you end up doing is not so much like trying to improvise that stuff, it's really just playing with the line and see where it can take you, and seeing what you can add with your characters. Like the stuttering thing that Heisenberg does, it was not, like, that's not in the script, that was just me playing around with the idea of the character, that he's really distracted, his mind's already, like, whirling away in different places, got all these webs of intrigue and all that kind of stuff going on. So, but the lines are the lines. I didn't change anything. The lines are pretty much all that was written. So, I don't think it improvised in terms of too much of the lines, if at all. It was more about improvising, like, beats and moments that weren't there in the script, if that makes sense. I don't know, it must have, I'm not sure it was for you as well, Maggie, but that was definitely my experience.
Yeah, I think that's the same for me. I don't know if I did much improvisation on the lines. They were pretty word perfect, and but the improv is, I think, the thing that we add is the physicality. Physical improv to build the world. Certainly improv a lot of sound effects, laughter, screaming, grunts,
sure.
beast-like, bestial.
We're on Marissa now. How
Yes,
you
we
doing?
are. We are totally on Marissa.
Cool.
We're totally
We're
on
all
Marissa.
This is to Marissa.
Marissa.
I'm gonna do a little Heisey. Heisey just hanging out. Heisey from the block, just hanging out.
Dun dun, Heisey from the block. Ba 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 bum. Used to have a
Wouldn't that be
little,
great
now
if
he's
it
got a
was-
lot.
That's right. Wouldn't it be great if the Resident Evil did like a kind of like sitcom? I mean, they did the puppet show. I'm pretty sure they're heading that direction, right? That puppet show is fucking cheap.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
It made me chortle. It was a giggly mess watching the puppet show.
Oh, it's fucking good, dude. Alright. Where are we up to?
Right, this is for no one, but They say, hi, if possible, I would love for each to sign the following. Neil. Both of you shut the fuck up. Signed as Heisenberg. Maggie. Your favorite Lady Dimitrescu quote. Signed as Lady Dimitrescu. Righto. I think I'm going to do succumb to your despair. Which feels like a really weird thing to write on somebody's print. Oh boy, but I'm going to do it.
So many good ones. Such a nimble little mouse. There's so many good ones.
Do I say that?
Yeah.
I love her.
Such a nimble little mouse. I love
Such
it.
a nimble little mouse. I'm going to do that. I changed my mind.
All the best lines. Bloody favoritism.
Well, when you're the best, you get the best lines.
That's entirely right. Damn you.
Right.
Dirtied my dress.
Oh,
What?
you don't...
I'm not as kind as my daughters. Oof, that's a good one.
You nimble little mouse. And then...
By the
guess
way,
what?
thank you to everybody in chat still hanging out after. This is like what we on?
This is one of the longer streams we've ever done. Normally we were around
This is
3
the longest
hours.
stream. This is like
This
4
is
hours.
4. This is going on 4 hours. Thank you
Okay,
guys for
pretty good.
still going strong.
Yeah, still going strong. I might have to take a break and get some coffee. We're still doing all right, man. But thank you very much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for the fact that you're giving us this time to hang out and just be here. Thank you very much.
fun.
Really appreciate it. Very cool.
Couldn't have done it without you, Neil. It's a pleasure
Right
to
back
be in
at
your
you there,
company.
Oh god, this hat. This room, why is it so fucking hot? It's just so hot, Maggie. We had 1 day of sunshine.
And you're freaking out the Brits. They can't handle it. You get one hot day.
You can't
The
handle
end
it.
of the world. Meanwhile, in
Honestly.
LA, we have 1 day of rain and everything stops.
Yep, 1 day of rain. I've been in LA for every year's worth of rain. And people lose their fucking minds when it comes to
Yeah.
driving. I drive in LA. I drive everywhere. People lose their fucking minds when it rains.
Yep.
If they haven't been in the country before that rains enough, like average, well, certainly you've lived in London, you know exactly what it's like to have rain in the country. But in LA, they lose their fucking minds.
They don't know what to do.
Batshit crazy things on the road. It's
Yeah,
mad.
it's like the sky is falling. Nobody knows
It's
how to
like-
handle it. Everyone
really
cancels
bad.
their plans. We can't go out. We'll melt. The rain touches us. I'm melting.
I like it when they sort of overpower, like they go into the corner, like they accelerate into the corner, hard brake, and somehow that's like a good thing to do in rain. You're like, what the fuck are you doing,
What's
people?
happening?
Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
All good. Speaking of all good, Crispy, this is for you.
Crispy.
Crispy.
Love your name. Oh,
Great name, Crispy.
My hair.
Strong name. Strong name.
I'm
From
shedding.
the clan
Oh.
Crispy.
Thank you, Rad, for the raid.
Hey, welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
22 folks coming in. Thank you much.
Hang on a second, I should probably just do the thing, right? So,
We want to do the thing. Do the thing.
Right. Let's see what you're really made of. Fucking Raiders. I have no idea where you come from, so thank you. Hi, everybody.
Should I do the thing?
Welcome, man. Welcome. So we're in hour 4 of signing, and the incredible Maggie Robertson, the awesomely talented and amazing Maggie Robertson, is incredible. So come for the Heisenberg, stay for the Lady D. That's what I'm saying. Stay for the lady.
Hi, guys. So we finally meet.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we want to hear.
Yes.
It's burned into my frontal cortex. I love it so much.
It's really good. So where are we up to, Maggie? I got Crispy down.
I've done
No
Crispy.
one down. Josh Wright.
Josh is right.
Josh is right. Josh Wright from
He's not
Yorkshire.
wrong. He's not Josh wrong. He's Josh right.
He's not Josh wrong. He's Josh bloody right, isn't he? Bloody's his middle name.
Yes.
Hello, Josh from Yorkshire.
Yes.
Oops. Let's make it seem like they are arguing. Fair enough. Let's make a reference to Lady D says, "Don't you dare try to get under my skin, you cur." Cur is a great word.
Ooh.
Heisenberg says, bitch knowing what's underneath, no one wants to see that. I'm digging it, Josh Wright. You're like Maggie said, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong, Josh Wright.
You're not wrong. What do you think, Maggie?
I'm into it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So what am I saying? Bitch, knowing what's underneath, no one wants to see that. Nice, I'm liking it, I'm digging it. Give him a little speech bubble slogan as well.
Dare. I'm doing dare in capital letters because she feels very strongly about that. Don't you dare try and get under my skin, you cur.
Great.
My skin, you. Another capital cur. Yes.
Whoa, 10 gifted subs. Thank you so
right.
much.
Thank you very much,
Athena. Thank you, Athena.
Thank you, Athena. Welcome to the
I saw
Chaos.
Guibo, thank you for your Prime sub. Thank you guys so much for your bits and for your subs and for your follows and hanging out. We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you. Thank you very much. And everything that comes into our channel, the crazy comedy show. I think they're not crazy comedy shows; it's just silliness. But we are trying to put a lot back into our shows from you. So thank you very much. We appreciate that enormously. Thank you. One of the shining examples is I now have a computer that can run for computer games this year, as opposed to 7 years ago, which is my last computer. My last computer really, it's still alive. I'm using it right now, actually, for this thing. But my God, it really was just, it was like the old man computer, Lou. Like asking it to get out of bed to play a new game. It was like,
Grumpy old curmudgeon.
What was that? DirectX 11? What is it? The Vulcan? No, not for these old bones, Blue.
Genuinely, your subs and donations like got him a new laptop that wasn't 6 years old. So thank you.
Now we get to play the new games that we can enjoy. Because it's like my last. Did you see Valheim with my old computer?
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, it was like.
Whoa, Athena again with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Athena.
Thank you very much, Athena. Thank you very much.
Also, great name, Athena. Into
yeah,
it.
It's a great name, Athena.
Were you named after the Greek goddess?
Quite possibly. And we do appreciate good names. In fact, what was the name that we really got jazzed about a while ago?
Is it
Anxious Salami?
Crispy. Oh, Anxious Salami.
Anxious Salami is a real thing.
Whoa there, Veronica, with the 10 gifted subs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Whoa there, Veronica. Whoa there, Veronica.
And you get a
Thank you very
gifted
much
sub.
indeed, Mom. It's a lot of subs. Thank you. And yeah, to everybody new. Where we're up to, Maggie?
Oh, shiza. I've done Louisa.
Oh, and let me race through Louisa's.
I'll just say thank you, a Canadian Behelet, for the 5 gifted subs. Y'all are so generous. Thank you. It's really appreciated.
Neil, are you still there?
Yes.
Oh, goody.
But I've got one for Louisa's.
Oh, good.
Thank you for supporting my metal army.
I see stream pause. Neon Newborn has minimized the application. What's the time?
What?
Since you've minimized. There you go. No, you're fine. Everything's
What?
fine.
What happened?
You're fine.
What?
So that you're fine. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good.
Am I minimized now, Blue? Is
You're
this
good.
minimized? Is this good? Is that minimized?
Chat says,
What's
check
that?
the number. No panic. Everything's fine. Nero
this?
Angelo, thank you for your sub.
Thank you very much for your subs.
What is this blood bag thing happening in my chat right now? What does this mean?
You have a blood bag?
I have
That's
said that some. Apparently, there's something's going around. An illness of some
what?
kind.
Is that a
Blood
line?
bags. No, my chat's doing something. They've created an inside joke, and
Oh, okay.
I want to be in on it.
All right, we're
You ready to move on?
So next up is Rossi.
Rossi.
Do whatever you
Cool.
want. Do whatever you want. Wow. Okay. This. Okay.
Well, be
Rossi,
careful
the
what you
challenge
wish
is
for,
acceptable.
Rossi.
Poor, sweet, innocent, naive Rossi.
Rossi.
Oh, it's the name of your group chat, of your fans, Maggie.
What?
Blood bags.
The blood bags? Holy shit, dude.
Oh my god.
So I thought Chaos Crew was like wayward and but the blood bags.
The blood bags.
I love it.
Oh wow. Oh wow. All right, y'all.
Nero, thank you so much for
All
your
right,
gift
my blood
sub.
bags.
And Ryder, 1311, thank you for the sub.
Rossi. What do I want to do with Rossi?
Rossi, I've drawn him a massive, possibly the biggest little Heisey so far that I've drawn. And I've just had a little speech bubble which says, stay classy. See? Stay classy, Rossi.
Stay classy, Rossi. I like that.
A little cigar in his mouth. Stay classy, Rossi.
I want to suck
That's cool.
your blood. I'm
I
kind of
want to suck
deviating.
your blood.
I'm going off of another vampire here, but
You were getting a little, not Boris Karloff, was the other guy called?
Dracula.
The guy who played Dracula. Was it
Roop.
Boris Karloff? What was the other dude called? Oh, God. Bela Lugosi.
Oh, Rossi.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm complete.
I am complete. Yeah, man, me too, I'm with you.
Okay,
So,
I like that. I
Alright.
like getting to say that I'm complete after I
am
sign
complete.
these.
My work here is done.
Number on the back, number on the back.
Alright, so what's up next? Ah, my legs. I might have a little 5-minute, stretch around the room.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I might just rinse off the sweat under this leather hat. And thank God I chose to ditch the leather jacket. Can you imagine? I'd be like a sweaty mess, right?
You'd be a puddle.
Seriously.
Eisen puddle.
All right, I'm gonna take a little 5-minute walk around the house and just go. If that's cool with everybody.
Yeah, is it cool if I just
Yeah.
read through some donations and just thank some folks real
Please
quick?
do. Yeah, please do. I'm gonna sit here until you finish. That's cool.
Yeah, Canadian donated $1 saying, hello, Neil and Maggie. Hope your day is going well for both of you. Love the hat, Maggie. Just got my first dose of the vaccine today. Yay!
Oh,
Yay,
congrats.
awesome. Vaccines are good things.
Nick is the process donated $10. No comment, but thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much, Nick. Appreciate it, man.
Savannah donated 200 biddies. Says this is the most fun I've had all year besides playing RE8. Thank you.
All right, nice one.
And,
thanks for the plug.
Neil, I don't know if you saw yesterday, there was a $200
I
donation.
did. Actually,
Okay, I just wanna make sure.
my company reached out to say thank you to the person in question.
Yes.
Because I don't expect anything, folks. Quite frankly, I just like hanging out with my friends and entertaining people because I'm like that.
Just so my chat knows, I saw someone say something about Carmilla. I love Castlevania on Netflix. And the voice actor, Graham McTavish, who plays Dracula, I am inspired by him.
Weibo donated $3.
That's all.
Look what I did. Don't mind me, Neil. I'm normal. Thank you, Weibo.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say, that Weibo. Fuck.
Cool. You want to take a stretchy stretch? Or did you already do that?
Stretchy
Sorry.
stretch.
My dog's barking. Alright, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Righto.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I get you anything, Maggie Blue?
Oh, yeah. I'll take a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'll take a Diet Coke.
Alright.
Cook me a meal.
It'll take it's 2-3 weeks to get to you. That's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, just send it over. It'll still be fresh, right?
Standard mail. I'm gonna spend money on this thing. It's Alright, cool.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Maggie, you good?
I'm good.
I don't know how your setup is, but if you wanted to start writing some solos too, and get a start on those, you could probably do that.
You're so smart.
Stop it.
Except that I'm blurry. So, like, hold on 1 second and then I'll get that going. Am I not blurry? I think I'm not blurry.
I think you're good. It
Oh my God,
feel like
great.
you're in the same room, doesn't it?
It does.
It really does.
Hey, we've got like the similar checkered kind of thing. His thing right now looks like it's just a door right next to me.
Yeah, it does.
Very cool. All right. What's really upsetting about how much my computer fan is still going is that I just recently paid to have the battery replaced.
Oh no! Like the fan?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like it's about to take off?
Oh yeah, it's a rocket waiting.
Well, I can't hear it, Chad. I think if Chad could hear it, they'd be saying something.
Okay, good.
I think you're good.
I think my peeps can hear it. My blood bags. It's a bit bizarre. I do feel like we've started a cult.
The blood bags. Oh lordy. That's
Some like weird Harry Potter dark arts. Oh, Alcina's blood bags. Thank you. Right. We are Alcina's blood bags.
Yeah, chat says you're good. They can't hear anything, so no stress there.
LOL. My chat says, I can hear it, but I'm used to it. Oh, love you guys. Okay, bless. Bless. Right. Let's get started. Pardon the wrestling. I'm like the person at the movie theater who decides to open their candy. Oh my God. That was horrible. Right. Okay. So we finally meet. This one goes out to Key. And they say your favorite in the game, quote, written. In-game reading, again, reading is hard. Your favorite in-game quote written. I adore your acting in this game so much. Thank you so much. Okay, this is the So We Finally Meet print, so I kind of feel like I have to do that. And it is a fabulous line. So I'm doing it. So we finally meet ... Key. Hee for Key. There you are.
To answer chat question, are they going to do all the signings today? They're going to get through as many as they can. Because they want to take their time. So that's the goal is to get as many done as they can for today. Right? I think so.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had a number on the back moment that I forgot to put on the back.
You're good. You're all good.
Great. Hide completed orders. Great. Okay. Yeah, we will definitely get through as many as we can today. We'll certainly get through the duos today. And then I know I have a ton of single prints that I need to do. And I can come back. I'll probably be back on tomorrow afternoon. I have the thing in the morning. So I could tune back in on tomorrow at like 2 p.m. PST. I'll let y'all crunch the math on that one. But yeah, I'll certainly let you know as you know. You will be taken care of. Everyone calm down. It will be okay. All right, this one is for Alex. Love the work you've done. Lady Dimitrescu is my favorite character from the game. Could you add, let's see how special you are, Alex? I shall. I could and I shall. Right. Let's see how special you are, ... Alex. I never knew I loved ... so much before this signing.
They're ominous. ...
They're so ominous, and it feels very fitting for Lady D. So that's that. Everyone, and you get a ... And ... Right, number on the back. This one is for Nicholas. I don't know if your full name is Nicholas, but I've made it that. Nick. Loved your performance as Lady D. Can you write "So we finally meet" and draw a little vampire bat? I shall certainly try to not make it look like a pile of poop, but I shall try. Yes, Nick, I shall. So we finally... Spelling's really hard too. So we finally meet... ... Nick... ... Here's my little bat. And bat. And a bat. Vampire bat. Blip, 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 blop. That is the sound of a vampire bat. Nick. Nick. Yes, I wrote the number on the back.
Yes. Everybody knows if Neil disappears, he just ceases to exist on this plane of existence. No, he's just taking a break. He'll be back, you guys.
Right. Number on the back first, because otherwise I'm hopeless. Is this beginning to run out of ink? We'll see. Gustavo. Great name. Solid name. Possible to add. So we finally meet, comma, little man thing. Thank you. Absolutely enjoyed your work for Lady D. Thank you so much. I absolutely enjoy you, and I will write this on your thing, on your print. So we finally meet, ... little man thing. Thanks, Gustavo. Ba 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 ba. Oh, there it is. Number on the back, yes. Oh. We're rocking. We're rolling. We've got these autographs flowing. Rhyming is fun. Full stop. Full stop. Great. This one is to no one. Number on the back. Number on the back. Dear no one. I forget how the rest of the song goes. Joanna, I once knew a girl named Joanna. I think that's the song, right? Right. Joanna. Joanna. Vampire bat. Joanna.
Can people still purchase signings? To my knowledge, yes. They can still purchase if they would like.
You can still purchase. Yeah, you won't get done today. But you can still purchase.
Yeah, we won't get to them today, but I'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to purchase for Maggie, I will drop your link, Maggie.
That sounds great. Yeah, my link is streamily.com/Maggie Robertson, son of Robert. Although my dad's name is not Robert. Right. So many T's. We're really popping our T's. Can you please write, bring honor to House Dimitrescu? I can. Please bring honor to House Dimitrescu. Please bring honor to us. Please bring honor to us. Please bring honor to House Dimitrescu. This is turning into a musical. Alone time with Maggie.
Nobody's complaining. Sounds gorgeous. You sound like a Disney princess, says the chat.
Oh. Oh, I wonder if I can do it. I'm wishing. Oh, hold on. Warm up. Let's warm. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. There you go. That's my Snow White impression. And that is that. A weird, warbly thing. Righto, righto. We're moving right along to change markers because this one is no longer sufficient to me. You are not worthy. Not worthy. Let's just check. Oh, yeah. We're popping. Go away. Stupid marker. Stupid marker. This is for Revna. Add, you are honoring House Dimitrescu, please. I shall, and you are, Revna. You, oh, so much better, yes, are honoring House Dimitrescu, comma, Revna. Zip, zip, zap. Zip, zip, zap. Yes! Here it is. Loud and proud. Done. We're done. La, 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 la. Number on the back, number on the back. Also, if there are any questions, let me take a wee peek.
Ladies and gentlemen, Heisenberg.
Heisenberg is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit, huh?
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. And Blue,
Yes.
I think I owe you a trip to Disneyland, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You owe me a trip to Disneyland.
You, me, Nick, Maggie. Heck yeah.
The whole shebang, man. It'd be great.
Yes,
All right,
let's
so
do it.
are we back? I missed the musical, apparently. What's that?
You did. You sure did. Let me just finish the one that I've already started to write of my personal thingamabobber, and then we shall get back to business.
Yeah, I need to organize the other ones anyway, so that's all good.
This one is for Katja. Hope I pronounced that right. Beautiful name, lots of lovely consonants. Love it.
That's just great.
Could you please write some voice line of Lady D there as well? Thank you. Again, do I give the "so we finally meet" iconic thing for this specific print, or do I branch out? What do we think?
Do what you ought not to do.
Ought not to do. Right, then maybe I'll say, you ruined everything. You. Is it you or you've?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You've ruined everything.
You have.
I think it's you. Sure, ask chat. Give it 10 seconds. Is it you or is okay? You. Okay, this is not helpful. No consensus chat.
The man thinks suffering is assured. That's a really good one too. I forgot all about that.
That's a super good one.
But I've already started to write the Y, so I'm committed to this one now. So just you've. Oh, no,
they're saying you've. Okay, you.
I'm gonna go with you've. You've ruined everything. Smiley face.
And Neil, because I find it funny, Nemesis donated $1 and it just says stars. So thank you, Nemesis.
Thank you, Nemi. Thank you, baby. Nemi's great. I had a hoot playing Nemesis. That was great. It was really fun. It's just like nice to be able to be tyrannical and completely motivated for distraction. It's kind of a tickle.
It is fun.
It was weird as well because it was like I did, for a while, all I was doing was basically just chasing Jeff and Nicole around around the volume. It was just a little dosey.
That's fun.
Something like that. It's great. Yeah. Cool. You let me know when you're ready, because I'm just organising myself.
I'm ready.
The onslaught.
Mozilla Art 4. Are you going to do any Comic-Cons this year? I certainly hope so. That will depend, I think, on how things shake out with pandemic openings. But yes, that is on the horizon.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully I will see you at something.
Yeah, I hope so too. My God.
Yeah. I should be home in LA at some point this year.
Swag it off. Hello, ma'am. You've respectfully been invited to our cult. Our question is, will you join? It would be my honor to join the blood bags. Alcina's blood bags.
It's like the cult of sneakers, that people are really into sneakers, that kind of cult.
Are we a cult that just has a lot of sneakers?
Yeah, somebody paying like $1,000 for a week for sneakers.
Is our thing that we all have red shoes? Because I love a red shoe, a red boot. Hello, red velvet boot, please. Sign me
like a pair of red kickers or something. Nice.
Love it. Right, I'm good to continue on. I'm good to push on.
All right, why not?
All right, darling.
All right, darling.
Where did you leave off?
I left off with a wonderful person called, where are we at? I want No One.
Called No One.
Called No One.
I've actually already done No One, so you go ahead and do that.
Okay, so what am I supposed to say? Lady Supersized Bitch. Thank you very much for the compliment as well, for the work. Yeah, we appreciate that. It's really nice to hear feedback from people liking our work. Even if we're playing quote-unquote villains, even though we don't play villains, it's really nice to hear people's, that they either liked or hated our characters. Does that make sense? Like, if you have a reaction, that's great. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to know.
That's what it's all about.
Like, love or hate.
If you have a reaction, the actor's doing their job.
Exactly.
Boom.
Right.
Blue said it. How are you doing, Blue? How's this? Are you doing okay? Do you need a break?
I'm good. No,
you happy,
good.
Satisfied?
This is fun.
Nourished,
just saying hey to
hydrated?
Lady Supersized Bitch. There you go. Cool.
Yeah, we're vibing. Vero's
we're
got
hitting
it.
It's good. I had my second win, so I'm waiting now.
Sister Stupid, wait, what is this blood cult I would like to join? Oh my god, a blood cult. This is really taking off. It's taken a turn.
This is exactly what happened with the Chaos Crew. It is not up to us. It is not in our control.
It has a life of its own now. It's out of my hands.
It's its own life, yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
we're on Lauren now.
We're on Lauren.
Your favourite quote from your character.
Number on the back, number on the back.
Ethan, you got it all wrong.
What was the one I was going to do the last time?
Oh,
Shane
chat,
Ox
help me
16, I
out.
have been to Ireland. I've been to Cork. I loved Cork.
Chat, I need to verify something. Last chance, you freak, I swear to God. Little verification.
What? Chat, put some favorite lines. You're going to get so tired of typing out the same thing over and over again. Political carrots! Yes. Throwback.
Political carrots?
That's it's an inside joke. Heisenberg and you're on the
last
outside.
Last time you freak, I swear to God, is the
last
line.
Last time you freak.
Oh, that's it. That's okay. But what's mine? Does the I need a drink count because technically it's a journal entry?
I think so. I've seen that a few times. I need a drink because I think that's just a mood.
It's such a mood.
That's a meme is what that is, Biz.
It reminds me of Hamilton, though. I need a drink. I get a drink.
I love Hamilton. Hi, Astrid.
Oh, me too.
Okay, what am I doing? Okay, Lauren. ... I need a drink.
You love the ...
I do.
You could put "You are my daughter" now. Act like it. That's a good one.
Can you remind me of that for next time?
Yes.
I need a drink. And then she's going to have a goblet of wine next to her. And then a glass of wine. No, a bottle of wine. Yes. Yeah. Blood.
There's a glass of Vino.
Ba-da-dum-da-dee-dee-da-da-da. Yes, I heard you.
We
Blue.
have, if you've done with Lauren.
I'm done with Lauren.
We have one from Rick. This looks like Berkey to me. Rick Berkey? Is that pronounced correctly? I hope so. Who's asked a question: could Nikolai charm Lady D with his casual, cruel disposition, or would she hate him more than Heisenberg? Interesting question. I suspect Nikolai is not one for the ladies. I think he's probably a bit clumsy in that department. What do you think? Should I try and swoon you as Nikolai?
Yeah. Give it a shot. Well, hold on. Let me put on the hat. I've got to get into character.
Okay, put on the hat. My guy doesn't have the hat. He's sort of his hair's back.
Right.
The hair back a little bit.
It's about me. Okay. I'm ready.
I think your statistics are quite incredible. I'd like to take your data and sell it on the open market. I mean, would you like a drink?
No. No, it wouldn't work. No. He's a little stumbly fool.
Good luck!
No, you are beneath me. What?
Pretty sure Nikolai would really like not do well with Lady D.
No.
Do you want to see my gun?
No.
No, it's just like no. Not gonna work.
Peasant. What is this
Maggie, by the way, I'm a friend, but you rock that fucking hat, dude.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Like, that is a difficult hat to pull off. Seriously.
Oh my god, stop it. Don't stop. Stop it. Don't stop.
It's because I want that hat. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. We'll trade hats next time.
I want that.
Yeah.
My club one.
Here, you want it? I'll send. Here, just take my hat. Here, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Just take it. Take it.
Yeah.
Take it. Did you get it? Grab it.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, cool.
Looks a little small on me.
Yeah, somehow in transit it shrunk. But it's got to have the floppy brim. What is this? I need to cut that.
Yeah.
It's got a weird tail. Anyway.
Alright, next up is Rick Berkey.
Yes, Rick.
Rick, the answer to your question is, as we just saw, Nikolai would completely...
It's a hard no. She would hate him.
No,
Probably
no.
more...
But thank you for your support, Rick. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
I can't decide. I think she would absolutely loathe him for trying to hit on her.
Loathe him.
But
Yeah,
I don't know if
also
she'd hate him more than Heisenberg.
You wouldn't even, deign to, feed on him. You just throw him to the door.
Yeah, he's absolute trash. He's not even worth
Yeah.
feeding on. Rick. La 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 la.
Next one's up is Lathina. Lathina.
Lathina.
Amazing name. Where are you from, Lathina?
So cool. Such a beautiful name, Lathina. Hi Maggie, hi Neil. Huge fans, of course. Thank you both so much for amazing performances. I look forward to future projects from the both of you. Quiet now, child. Adults are talking. Yes, Athena, I completely... Lathina. Athena. We had an Athena before. Yes, Lathina, I completely agree. Adults are talking.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
There was a question I had earlier about the line that I struggled with the most. I didn't struggle with it. I didn't quite get the reference. I didn't know if it was like an inside reference. There's something that I say during that moment. It goes, blah, 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 which I enjoyed. Blah, blah, blah. If a man gets his dick cut off in the castle, what was that about?
What is the line? If a man gets his dick cut off in the chaos?
If the man gets his dick cut off in the castle, and I remember thinking, I don't know how to play that line. Because I'm not entirely sure, apart from the literal sense, why I would say that. Do you not remember that? It was during the family scene.
Yeah, I do, but I don't... What is it that I say right before
that? In the castle. I mean, I think it just means, if you kill a guy in the castle, da-da-da-da.
Yeah, what does it matter if he loses a few limbs or appendages?
I think that's what it is, right? It's just if you cut a guy to pieces...
Because what you're saying is that you're agreeing that Ethan is not even... He's so beneath us, we don't even consider it Well,
yeah,
who
like
cares
a thing,
if he gets a
right?
little
That's
bruised
how I
and
played
battered?
it. I was kind of like, didn't know if he had any insight into
Yeah.
there's like a moment that happened.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think you played it right.
Okay.
You're a genius.
Ryder says, I thought it meant to be like if a tree falls in the forest, and so it'd be pointless to kill him in the castle versus the spectacle.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I basically threw the line away because I think somebody asked me about a difficult line. That actually was probably, I'd forgotten about it, but I just remembered it now. That was the only difficult line because I couldn't quite work out how to play it, so I threw it away. Which I think still works. Because it's the throwaway comment anyway. So, yeah, that was probably the weirdest line I had to say, which I didn't quite understand.
I get it from Ryder. Like, you know, if a tree falls in the forest, do you hear it? But it's like, and nobody's around, do you hear it? If a man gets his dick cut off.
In the castle. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
He'll clearly be screaming.
GG,
but if
Ryder.
you can't hear it, then...
Thank you, man. Yeah, GG.
Yeah, there you go, coming in clutch. The problem is, like, again, we did this so long ago that I don't even remember the lead-up dialogue to get us into that moment that well. So you are probably correct. Right, are we on Alyssa now?
It's a fun... What's that, sorry?
Sorry, love. Are we on Alyssa now? I didn't mean to cut you off.
We are on Alyssa now, yeah, sorry
Cool.
about that. Alyssa, a heart would be cool, if not, it's okay. A heart would be very cool.
A heart would be
Alyssa,
so
for both of
cool.
us.
Should I write Alyssa's name in the heart? I'm gonna do
Why don't
it.
you do that, and then I'll do, like... I'm not sure what to do. You write Alyssa's name. I'll write Alyssa's name as well. I think it's fair enough.
You could
Two hearts,
do...
two Alyssas? What do you think? Or a different idea?
What? What? I wasn't listening. What? What?
If you do Alyssa on the heart, I'll do... Heart with a... Love you? Yeah, I'll do Love You, Alyssa.
You could do an
as well.
I Heart Alyssa.
How about a We Love You in this heart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
We love you.
And I'm going to throw in a little vampy face, just for kicks.
Let's throw a little Heisenberg holding the heart like a balloon.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
That's really nice.
The literal sweetest thing Heisenberg could ever. It's holding like a balloon.
Like a balloon. That's so
Like a
cute. I
little
love that.
balloon.
Love that.
Alright.
Mama, next.
Anybody that gets anything signed by me should realise I'm doing this in sunglasses, in not an entirely naturally lit room. I'm just saying. Just be aware of this.
If there's
Don't
anything
judge.
off about it, we'll blame it on the sunglasses.
The sunglasses. This is what I'm wearing the whole time.
Blame it on the
Just in case.
sunglasses. Yeah, we're losing it. We're losing it. Next up, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
With 2 Y's in her name. Or their name. It could be on it.
Would it be possible for Maggie and Neil to sign each other's prints with... We can't sign each other's prints because we're about 8,000 miles away. We can sign each of the prints, not each other's, good. Because that would be weird.
Reading.
Each of the prints with... okay, you can read out... Why don't you read out your line, and I'll read out mine.
Okay. You will learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
All day long. Could listen to that all day long. And then for me, for Heisenberg, it's... Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters. For classics.
I love that line because you kind of like roll your way through it. Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters. Like there's that kind of this rolling quality to it, which
It's
I think
rumbly.
is
It's
fun.
definitely
Rumbly,
Yeah.
rolly.
Well, there isn't any post. If you hear I posted it on Instagram actually. If you hear the original way that I did it, which is obviously similar to this, there's no post on that. That's how I delivered it. Because I like the idea of occasionally him like having this gritty, almost like cog metal scraping against metal quality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like a kind of thing. Interestingly enough, I actually lost my voice for a few days. I had laryngitis. And the voice went with that quality, but went super fucking raw. I ended up talking like this the whole time. It was really full on, to the point where it was kind of like a moment of all of us went, shit, what would have been interesting like to have gone with that voice to be with? But it was laryngitis, folks. It wasn't like a choice.
Right, but also like let's not kill ourselves just to do a role and have perpetual
But
laryngitis.
I'm glad that Steve and Capcom especially, because obviously it was their decision as well, allowed me to sort of add these little kind of like gravelly, gritty bits to the voice, because it was really nice to be able to sort of find other qualities to a speech rhythm that still makes sense and still link into the characters. So yeah, it's cool. I like that a lot. So I rambled there a little bit, sorry.
I love that. It's so... because that is such a clear thing about his character, and it's so interesting how you can really tell stories with just the voice in that way of playing up the kind of mechanic cog quality of his whole character aesthetic.
It was really fun, especially because originally they didn't tell me a huge amount of character. I didn't even know what he looked like until I got there, until I started filming, which is interesting. That very rarely happens. What were your... Did you have any reference points for her?
That Capcom gave me?
Or just reference points that you chose?
I don't know if I used any specific reference points. I had just come off of this classical acting Shakespeare degree, so arch and heightened...
You were Lambda, right?
Yeah, I was at Lambda. And so these arch and heightened characters were already so in my system from having done that. And I play a lot of those leading lady, hard-hitting characters, the powerhouse women like Queen Margaret, Lady Macbeth, blah, 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 blah. So I think she kind of pulls from a lot of that, where she has that regal quality she's very high status, so, she's very efficient in her movements. She doesn't give a lot of way. And she's very graceful and curvy. One of the things that I played with because she has the hat kind of slopes, and she's a very curvy person, so nothing ever happens for her in a straight line. If she's going to look somewhere, then she's going to kind of curve her way there and fluidly, indirectly
I like that.
move her way there. So, what I like about her too is she is full of contrast. She is very powerful and strong, but then you have the little hand movements where she's delicately holding her cigarette. So there is a delicacy about her and a refinement about her at the same time. And it's her cool duality that's incredible.
I like that. It's really nice quality stuff, especially like for anybody that doesn't understand motion capture, performance capture. It's this very interesting amalgamation of theatre and film technique. So when you're dealing with something, obviously Maggie, you know this, and Blue, you've been around, this stuff, and Brian, everybody, to understand this as well. But it's a new technique of acting. I feel. I mean, I joke and call myself a synth thespian, which sounds incredibly pretentious, but I'm okay with it. But it's true. It's like a new art form for acting, because you have to take the external qualities, the externalization of theatre, and then with the nuance and the intimacy of film, because you're always on. You're in a wide shot, or you're in a close-up with an HMC, and especially a head-mounted camera, which is one of the things you can see us wearing in videos or the behind-the-scenes videos. But it's a new form of acting, and to really understand and get the benefit of it, I kind of feel that actors should, A, they should do craft work anyway, but B, they should be trained in theatre as well as film, because then you can get your head around everything, including the lack of props, the lack of environments, the using the imagination, and referencing a lot of physical tools to get into the character, as well as the sort of more internal tools that we use. It's very cool.
Yeah, I definitely pulled a lot from movement and theatrical training and background in order to do this role and to do performance capture. So I totally agree with that. Laban technique, animal work, things that are getting you out of your own physical habits and patterns as a person and allowing you to embody something else. And you're so right. The theatrical component comes where you're operating in this giant volume where you are solely reliant on your imagination to endow the world and endow this space and make it real. You don't have props and set pieces and things to rely on. You have to do it yourself. So it's cool. But for me, though, I don't know about you, Neil, because it gets back to that sense of, it seems rooted in imagination and play. And that seems to be, that's the core of what got me into acting in the first place. And that's everything I did as a kid, just like creating worlds in my backyard and fighting wizards and dragons and digging holes to Narnia, whatever. So for me, it felt really pure. It felt like I was going back to basics in a lot of ways of, oh, this is why I got into this in the first place. So this feels like home, really.
Yeah, like I said, it was very much like, by the way, this is for Jamie. Thank you very much for your support.
Oh, shiza! You've moved right along.
Moving right along. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I said a while ago that although I always viewed myself as a good, competent craftsman, and I had a lot to offer, and I did some great roles in TV and film. I had a lot of fun, and I think I did my job, man. But what it offered me, this playtime, this wonderful new, of which nobody wanted to do when I started about 11 years ago. Very few of us were doing it, but all of us that were doing it saw the future of it. What it offered me was allowing me to be truly a character actor for, not the first time in my career, but it really allowed me to play so many different roles and do so many different things and utilize so many of the skill sets I already had, like martial arts, gymnastics, tumbling, stunt work, archery, creature work, animal work, all this kind of stuff. It allowed me to use everything on a regular basis. And for me, that was like, why have I not been doing this before? Thank God I found this now. And nobody I knew wanted to do it. I tried so many of my friends. They said, you got to come with me and do. You just got to come with me on this thing, that kind of thing. And nobody wanted to do it. They didn't see the future of it. They didn't see it as an art form. They didn't think it was a respected acting technique or a future. They think it would damage their career, which is crazy, really.
Yeah.
But luckily, myself, like so many people that were, well, not so many, the people that were doing it, saw the potential of it. And I feel very blessed that I've had a lot of people give me work and take faith in my ability and support me and guide me and, all that stuff, man.
It is changing.
It's interesting coming from both of us have London training. What I mean by that is not London is the best in the world, but London is definitely one of the best places to train in the world. And the exposure to theatre here and exposure to so many different types of methodology.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky. I have a very, very, very good teacher who's my friend, but also my mentor that I've been with 11, 12 years now, and possibly longer, called Giles Foreman, who's ex-Drama Centre and has his own school called Giles Foreman Centre of Acting in London. And he's also in Paris, I believe. He's in the Middle East, I think in Lebanon. They have a place in Lebanon. They have a group that they do there as well in Beirut. He goes all over the globe and he works on films as coach and stuff. And they teach a smorgasbord of different techniques. And I think that's the thing, that there is no quick fix for acting, And this is a wonderful new technique to get into. You still have to do your work, folks. You can't just fall into it and expect to be up here if you're not putting in the work yourself as a craftsperson. I am rambling a bit, I realise. Sorry.
No. Well, when you ramble, it's like liquid gold. You're just dropping all these different knowledge and truth bombs, so I'm sure everyone's happy to...
like verbal punches. What the hell is he talking about?
Boo, ba, boo, za. Genius. Ba. Brilliant. Yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. I found it very freeing to do performance capture because as a 6-foot-tall woman, especially when I was younger and I was first trying to get into acting and get into theater, I sound like this, and I'm 6 feet tall, but I have this baby 20-year-old face, or had this baby 20-year-old face, and I didn't quite fit the roles that were available for my age bracket. So I was very much aware that my kind of prime casting pocket is going to be coming for me down the line when I'm 40 years old, 50 years old, that kind of thing. But in the meantime, I was like, well, what do I do? I was playing moms a lot. I was playing 20 to 30 years older than I actually was, and playing the moms to people who are older than me. And so it felt very awkward, and I was trying to find my place. And then to have a venue like performance capture and voiceover, where it doesn't matter what I look like, I can already step into the roles that I'm meant to play now when I'm not quite in that age bracket yet. So I found it very freeing and fun.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think obviously now representation is being championed, which is the absolute right thing to do, which is cool, and inclusion. I think within your, appropriate, within our appropriate ethnic casting types, one can play anything. I think that's the good thing about it. I remember I was playing 6-year-old guys, and I was playing teenage boys, and then military soldiers, zombies, fucking anything. And I think as long as it's appropriate now, because there is choice now, because so many people are coming into it. When I first started doing it, I played all kinds of different humans. because nobody was there to do it. It was just me and like 3 other people. So we obviously played roles that now, you know, I wouldn't want to play, because there's now, thankfully, so many wonderful African Americans or Asian Americans or British Black guys or British Asian or whatever people coming into it. You know, women, men. Women, there's a lot more female actors now coming into it, which is fantastic, because for a long time there wasn't.
Men used to mocap all the female roles too.
Yeah, man, especially mocap. And I mean, like, there's a lot of names that you can bring out, you know, that are good up-and-coming talent in the UK. Cheryl Bernardson's a good example of a fantastic mocap actor. Louisa Guerrero is another one. They're both niche because they're quite short, but they also can play kids, they also play boys and that kind of stuff as well. Keziah Burrows has been around for a long time. She's an amazing talent. You know, there's a lot of kind of like female actors that are really strong, really versatile coming through, and they're also being represented in games, most importantly, as in Lady D, you know, and her daughters. It's cool.
Yeah, I think that's part of the magic of Lady D, is that she is really the first of her kind, and she is representative of this push that we're having for diversity in media and on screens. I don't think she's the end-all be-all. She's a very important first step in that process, and what's great about her is that it shows how much the audience is frickin' there, man. If we had any doubts, like that rule, that logic that people are using of like, blah, 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 no, it's totally thrown out the window now. The audience is there. People want to see this. People are interested in new, different things. We want to see something new and different. And I think that that is what's so special about Lady D, is that she's able to showcase that so clearly.
It's also so nice to see so many, like a lot of more female gamers being represented. Because I'm old enough to remember when there weren't that many public female gamers. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, women gamed and girls gamed, but you didn't know that many of them. And like, especially on like MMORPGs where it got weird, like you would hear stories where there would be a female gamer, they'd be treated very weirdly, like it wasn't right, it wasn't fair. Obviously, that's a generalization, but I used to play MMORPGs, and occasionally you have a female player, and they would be treated really weirdly by people. It was like they just freaked out, you know, something like that. But now, of course, it's like diverse. You know, people are very. There's a good representation of all the types of human beings that play games. So why shouldn't there be a good representation of characters to represent that? Do you know what I mean? So it's great. I'm really pleased to see. I'm pleased that I'm a gamer, that I'm not too old to sort of stop gaming or something, but seeing a fundamentally great change in narrative of games, to have more inclusion, more representation, and to also reflect that in the actors who are, you know, coming forward to play in this space. It's really cool. It's really, really heartening to see that, you know.
I totally agree.
We're on Steph, I think.
And now that we've had a nice interlude of information, shall we get back to it? Yes, we're on Steph.
Let's get back to it. I'm on Steph.
I've actually already done Steph, because I'm a sneaky signer. Have you done her too?
I've done it too.
We're both so
sneaky. I was
sneaky.
going to make a really crass joke that would be quite triggering, so I'm not going to make that joke.
LOL, but I know what joke you're going to make, and moving on. Great.
Keep it clean, keep it clean,
Keeping it clean. Righto. Number on the back, number on the back.
Hancock.
This is to no one.
Whomever.
Well,
Chat is mad at you, Neil, for saying that you're old. They're saying, you are not old, you're young.
Neil, I think, is a vampire. He's forever young.
There's a picture somewhere of me that's degrading badly. I'm not old. No, I feel very young, actually. I feel younger now than I did in my 30s. And I had stamina in my 30s as well. So I still have a lot of stamina for the volume. Primarily because it's so much fun. I love it. It's energizing.
Yeah.
The only thing I've noticed recently is that I still do stunts in combat. I did a SVOD. I was doing stunt coordination for an SVOD. I also jumped in as a performer. And we were using this very fast camera called a Pris camera, which is very dangerous because it's pre-programmed, but it can sometimes flip out. So it moves at 5 meters a second, and it weighs half a ton. So if it hits your head, kind of game over. We were doing a lot of combat and falls, and I was falling off parapets and all that shit. So I was doubling up as soldiers and things. We were wearing this Thrace armor, which is basically hard. It's like hard cardboard, but it's toughened in a way that can actually stop an arrowhead. So it was heavy armor. It is not designed to fall off a balcony. It's just not. And it caught me right in the throat. And it was fine. But it took me about an extra 2 days to recover than probably,
God.
I would say, 10 years ago. So I've noticed a slight change. But thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay. I'm not even going to say it because people are going to yell at me, but I too noticed that my body does not recover the way it did when I was...
It's back to life.
Interesting. My chat is so adorable. They're like, Maggie, you need to rest. Tell Maggie she needs to rest. Take a break.
You need a rest. You guys need
Thank
a
you
break.
guys for looking
you need
out.
some water.
Well, here's my...
I want to finish this thing.
We're very
We'll
close to
take a break,
finishing.
right?
So I think we should push through, finish, and then we'll take a lovely break.
I'm up for that. I'm up for it.
All right. Let's do that.
But everybody on Twitch and Maggie's IG, hang around. We ain't going anywhere. We're going to keep going for it, folks.
I'm being called out.
5 minutes.
Remember, oh shit, your name passed. But remember what you said in the interview. Health and self-care is everything. I'm called out. That's real. And then you see how bad I am at it, right? So I said it was a process. I said I was in the arena working on it with y'all. So here you go. Even I stumble.
And I just want Dan Allen Gaming is in the chat. I know you guys have spoken to Dan.
Hey!
Dan Allen.
Political carrots.
Dan Allen may be the best fucking gaming show on the planet, and you just gotta have to go with that, you know?
Dan Allen Gaming. Watch if you dare.
Nice.
What are we on? Are we on Yvette?
Interesting interviewer stroke YouTube game dudes, guys. That is incredibly fucking easy to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Worryingly so. I kind of think that Dan Allen's got one of those, you want to tell me answers to all my questions things going on, little Jedi thing going on there. No, you want to answer that question with verbosity. It's like that. So welcome, Dan Allen.
Yeah.
We've been doing this long enough for you to wake up in Australia.
Oh my God, that's horrific to think about. We've been doing this long enough for you to be awake. Great. Who are we on?
Yvette.
Yvette. Great name. Love your content.
And we just hit hour 5 too, so you guys are
y'all.
You're doing it.
We're doing it. Yvette. Make it out to Yvette.
Let's do it.
Love the name.
So at some point, folks, we will be picking up the pace, especially when we get to the singles. It'll be like a bit more quick fire because I may just collapse at some point.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Heads down.
Heads down. It's good. Get through it.
And thank you guys for your follows and your bits and your subs. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, folks. It's really heartening to see that you're digging the thing.
2 a.m.
Gaming.
Wow.
Give us a question, brother. What's going on? How you
Yeah,
all doing?
Dan. You have a question, Dan?
So many.
Pull it out of the chat. I'm blue in the chat here. Or if anybody has any real questions too, I'm still collecting questions.
Next up is Kinshasa Madison. Kinshasa. Wow. Cool name.
Cool name. Again, consonants are so cool. Nerd. Am I right, you guys? What a nerd.
I'm down with it.
Shasa. It's been a minute since I've sung someone's name.
You and Nicole must have had a duet at some point. She's not the Disney singer. Thank you, Kinshasa.
All the time, Nicole and I sing. It's non-stop.
My little one has been gratefully educating me in the ways of the youth music.
The youth music.
Yeah. And down with some people I never thought I'd be listening to that. Okay.
Like?
Huh?
Like?
Dua Lipa.
Ooh, look at you.
All over that, apparently. All over that, yeah.
Yeah?
I know Dua Lipa, I know.
You're so hip. What are you talking about being old? You're so young. Young and vibrant. 30, flirty, and thriving. Are you on to...
Baby steps, man. Baby steps. I'm on to...
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Again, T's and Y's I love all the consonants at the end of the alphabet. Give me a Z. Give me a Y. Please write, have a magical day, sweetie, from Lady Dimitrescu and Heisenberg.
I'm going to write, have a magical day from Heisenberg. Do you want to write from magical day from Lady Dimitrescu?
Yes, I do, and it's Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Wah, wah.
Dan's question is, how sore are your hands? How's the wrist from signing?
You know what? I'm doing okay. I'm actually doing pretty okay. Thank you so much for asking, Dan.
Dan, it's more of the buttocks and the upper hamstrings at this point. Weirdly, I'm not built to sit for long periods of time. I like to move. I got itchy feet. I like to get on and do stuff. This, for me, is the focus and challenge. Therein lies the challenge. Focusing on the upper hamstrings and the gluteus maximus.
Why are you employing the muscles in your gluteus maximus so much while you're signing and sitting?
Because like you, I'm incredibly tall, and I've sort of shunted myself into a very small space where my body's like this.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Get a gaming chair sponsorship.
Yes,
Oh
please.
God.
Somebody design a chair that's aerodynamic for me.
For the plus-size person,
Yes,
in terms of
for
height.
the taller than the average bear, but
Taller
also
than the average bear. Taller than the average bear, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
That'd be great.
Like picking at
I'd be
baskets.
bored. Does Yogi Bear sound like a kind of sweeter version of Rocky? Is that my imagination? Hey, boo-boo. You know? Adrienne. I mean, just saying, comparisons are there.
They're not that far off. Let's see that
How many
mashup,
hours,
please.
please? How many fucking hours?
We've reached the witching hour. Have a magical
And the thing is, this is your first live streaming.
day.
Like, no one does 5-6+ hours of first live. I think maybe Nicole did that. But
Yeah,
this is like
Nicole's a
unusual.
champ.
Hun.
Is it?
Yep. I'm just saying, slaying it.
It's all very weird. Wonky, weird, and wild for me.
Is it the Tatiana?
Oh, I like your sound effect. Hold on.
Thank you.
XOXO. Lady Dimitrescu. I like the idea that Lady Dimitrescu is Gossip Girl.
Oh, totally.
XOXO. Lady Dimitrescu. And then you get a bat. But she does not want her name on there, Tatiana? Because it just says, have a magical day, sweetie. Or did you put Tatiana on there? I'll just write, thanks, Tatiana.
I put Dearest Tatiana, and then I launched into the whole magical day thing.
You're just so on it, and I'm not. Thanks. Tatiana. And another heart. And another heart! Ah! Number on the back. Number on the back, number on the back. Dan Allen Gaming, welcome to my song about putting the number on the back and not forgetting. Oh my god, is this the last one?
Possibly.
The last
But
duo?
don't forget, we have our singles to do.
Yeah.
afterwards. I thought that as well. I turned Heisenberg
Trumpets.
into Hartzenberg
Oh, cute.
for the next one, which is Doriana.
Oh, Kate, you're going so fast. Oh my god. I'm going. If you could scribble a little heart, it would be amazing.
Yes.
I could.
And I shall.
And I shall. I'm going to do a heart with a hat. Not just any hat. A Lady Dimitrescu hat.
Legs. The legs.
Dory. Anna.
How are you
XOXO.
doing, Blue?
I'm super good. I'm
Yeah?
actually feeling really good. There's a lot of, I'm just excited to be hanging with the chat, honestly. They're all talking about their heights and feeling short compared to you two.
Aww.
Fucking tall, dude. I'm not gonna
All
lie
are
to you.
welcome in
Really
House
fucking tall.
Dimitrescu.
I'm tall too. Like, we're all a bunch of tall people.
Are you tall, Blue? How tall are
I'm
you?
5'11",
Hey, girl.
so
Hey.
I'm pretty tall.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
pretty tall, aren't you, Blue? Welcome back.
Yeah.
You can hang.
Everyone's...
Don't fuck with
We'll make a
Blue.
basketball team.
Space
Yeah.
Jam.
Space Jam! There it is. See? Bring it back to the beginning, Maggie.
Yes.
360.
Call back.
Yeah. It's some smart narrative there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being tall. I can.
I shall. I will.
You want to know a fun experience? I went to the bathroom.
I'm going to take a tiny little break.
Yeah, do it.
Take a break.
Yeah, let's all take a break.
Maggie? Do you want to go first? I'll answer some questions. Hold down the fort.
Okay.
This is me holding myself up because it's so late.
Your hair has been on such a wild ride throughout this entire journey.
It's its own character.
It is its own character for sure.
This is what happens when I don't put any product in. It's just I don't have to tame it with product. You see,
I'm getting some real RE2 remake Leon vibes. Honestly, when it's like parted down and like framing your face, I'm digging it. I think chat, you agree? Chat, get some Leon Kennedy vibe. Just me.
Crackle.
Boom. Okay, so
Right.
Maggie, do you want to take a break and I'll field some questions and we'll do the rhythm?
Yes.
Groovy.
Ugh. Should I exit out of my live stream and then come back in, peeps?
Entirely up to you. We can hold
How long have we
the
been
fort
doing
either
this for? I don't even know.
way. Wherever you are.
Let's
God,
do it. I don't know. Let's end this. End it. No. Great. So we're gonna take a break. Chat. Instagram. We're gonna take a break, Instagram, and we'll be right back after this break. Great.
We're just gonna break Instagram right now.
Break. Hydrate.